Hey, I'm gonna go to the gym. You wanna come?
Nah, I'm alright.
Alright.
Come on!
Later that same evening.
I really gotta do something about this. Aha! I thought I was being so healthy doing all this exercise. How could I have gotten sick? Could it be the exercise?
Actually, yes, it could. When you exercise too hard or too long, your body can increase the production of the steroid hormone cortisol, which is also known as your stress hormone.
Steroid?
Not steroids like that. Steroid hormones refer to hormones that are originally produced from cholesterol.
Wait, so I can get sick if I eat too much cholesterol?
Alright, let me start from the beginning. First of all, our body is always naturally producing cholesterol. It is only harmful when you ingest too much extra cholesterol on top of your body's natural production, but that is a whole other story. Anyway, cholesterol is essential to make steroid hormones such as your sex hormones, growth hormone, and corticosteroids. Cortisol, your stress hormone, is part of the corticosteroid category and is released by the adrenal glands into the bloodstream when your body is experiencing stress.
But I haven't even been stressed out lately.
Right, but the body also perceives exercise as stress as well. Usually, exercise stresses the body just enough to cause positive adaptations that will help you get stronger, and cortisol levels only rise temporarily. But when you do too much, your cortisol levels can become chronically elevated and cause some negative side effects.
But what does cortisol even do? Get to the point. Give me another tissue?
Basically, the job of cortisol is to help you out during stress. It maintains your blood sugar and regulates your metabolism so you have the energy to deal with the stress.
So then what's the big deal?
Well, the other main job of cortisol is to suppress your immune system. Small acute elevations in cortisol can help your body to fight inflammation and reduce pain. But chronic elevations, seen during long-term stress or too much exercise, can suppress your overall immune function and make it harder for your body to fight infection. Specifically, a meta-analysis by Neiman has shown that excessive exercise can increase your risk for upper respiratory tract infection, such as the cold and flu.
Well, how do I know if I'm doing too much if I'm most likely raising my cortisol levels?
Good question. How hard and how long you exercise can regulate how much cortisol is released. A study by Hill and colleagues found that exercising for more than 60 minutes, even at a lower intensity, can lead to increased levels of cortisol. Also, if your workouts are very high intense, with little rest and recovery, cortisol can increase as well.
What about all those athletes and like the marathon runners that seem to be able to keep up with high volumes of exercise?
Basically, everything is relative to the individual. Athletes are still susceptible to overtraining, which essentially occurs when there is an imbalance between training and recovery. When somebody like you is not used to doing any exercise, it's a lot easier to overdo it.
Okay, so maybe I overdid it. So should I never do high intensity exercise?
So that's where it is probably confusing for you. You absolutely can do high intensity exercise, but maybe you shouldn't do as much, or at least give your body extra rest when you do it. A review by Neiman describes how the regulation of the immune system by exercise can be affected by factors such as training status, age, sleep, and more. And the complete interaction of all of these factors are still not fully understood within the literature. So basically, it all depends on your own personal level of exertion and how much rest your body might need.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. So if you could give me an overall recommendation to continue my exercise, what would it be?
Definitely tone it down a bit. You have to do what is right for your own body. Since you are relatively untrained, maybe reduce how frequent you work out or include some low intensity days. Also, make sure you get adequate rest to allow your body to recover between exercise sessions, especially if it was a high intensity day. You want to make sure that you are not accumulating too much stress, whether it's mental stress or from exercise, raising your cortisol levels, and making it easier for you to get sick.
Okay, thanks. Well, in that case, I'm gonna go take a nap.
Great. Sounds like a good idea.